Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab you a libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola, from the west side. StreamYards is doing its normal tripping. It is doing its normal tripping. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm looking at a black screen on my side. I don't know what is going on with StreamYard, y'all. I don't know. Hopefully, it is coming through on YouTube loud and clear. Hopefully. That's all I'm going to say. So, okay. It sounds like it is. All right. Hey, AKA James. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I almost said Friday. Lost the day there. Being off for the weekend. But just want to say to you guys, I heard it was a busy weekend. That's what I heard. In fact, I heard that someone lost their channel for violating community guidelines, as a matter of fact. And I can't say that I'm sad about that. I can't say that it couldn't have happened to a nicer person on here. But it appears that Grown Folks TV 2.0 is gone. And apparently over the weekend, he got he got dragged by other content creators. So let me just say this. Regardless of how you feel about people and their lifestyles, you should always speak respectful. And that's what Grown Folks TV 2.0 was not doing. You know, you don't have to agree with someone's lifestyle. Let me move this thing. Hold on, y'all. Okay. The blinking screen is so distracting to me, so I'm just trying to ignore it
And so I'm just going to be looking down, especially since y'all can't see me at the chat. That's what I saw because I was on the replay, Red Wings. I mean, I looked at both of those lives from Rick Reed, and he just kind of tore him a new one, in my opinion. Hey, Tutu Thing, Miss Pamela. You know, and I told this dude a long time ago what he should be taken care of is his alleged health issues. Get on a plant-based diet. Stop being up on the internet, um, cussing out women. First of all, and second of all, stop getting on the platform attacking people's lifestyles. First of all, especially when your own lifestyle is raggedy as hell. Let's talk about that, okay? Because, and this is just my opinion, but I'm sure it's other people's opinions too, that no 55-year-old man should be on here acting a fool like this man has been acting. And putting up these filtered pictures of himself from 10, 15 years ago. I don't know. My filtered pictures are pictures of me right now. Okay? They're me right now. Um, and then I was gonna say this one and laugh. And then Mr. Reed just taught him a new one about his I guess the flapping skin on his arms and stuff. Now I'm older than him, and I promise you, I don't have no flapping skin on my arms. I don't have all that, just hanging there, going weight to and fro. And I know a lot of older women have that issue going on as we get older. I don't have it. You know, I don't have that. I don't have the issue. You know, but I think a lot of his issues are due to the alleged health issues. He can't be eating right. You know, and I'm gonna say this: there are some medications that you have to take if you have type 2 diabetes that can cause certain issues with sexual performance. Hence the alleged pump. You know, I mean, we all know about it via another another content creator who he apparently did this mess for when they were having their, I don't know, I guess FaceTime virtual communications of some sorts. Uh, I'm gonna have to do a story time for you guys, and it's gonna be a recorded one because I'm not gonna be able to do this one live. But I think I will do a story time about when I used to do those type of phone calls in my younger years to make those multiple streams of income when I was younger. Yeah, I think I'll do it in a story time, and I think I'll do it as a Chronicles of an RT Autism Mom because I was a mom at one point when I did it because I did it a couple of times. So So I think I'll do, yeah, I think I'll do a story time about that and just put it up there for you guys. It'll be in video form. I don't think I want to do that as live because I don't want to take any questions about it. But yeah, it appears that Grown Folks has lost his main channel, and his other channels, um, I think one has like under 400 subscribers, and the other one has maybe like a like 1.1.5 k. You know, so I know that has to hurt. But here's the thing, dude. We all have to abide by the community guidelines. And if you say things that people take offense to, they can strike your channel. And I'm guessing that's what happened. And I guess, you know, because I mean, this isn't the first time you get that channel taken away from you. But I think that, you know, just based on the things that have been going on the platform, that that one's probably just gone. Probably just gone. Yep. And you know, I don't particularly care for Homeboy, so you know, I don't care. I don't really think he had content. He's always talking about good people. That's all he does. Especially Cookie, like, dude, that was months ago. Why don't you tell us about those bills that you haven't paid? Allegedly. But of course, we've all seen the public record showing that they ain't paid, so I don't know if that's really allegedly. But I'll leave it at allegedly. I'll leave it at allegedly. You know. But yeah, you got ripped a new one. And you know, I mean, here's the thing. You were trying to go over to the beef portion of the black YouTube, and would you think you was going to go over there and gangster your way over there? What did you think that because those males are there, you know, have a different lifestyle, that they aren't real men and ain't gonna rip you a new one virtually? Maybe that's what you thought. There is a, if that helps. Now maybe it's just StreamYard's tripping. It's just StreamYard's tripping on my side. And I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to probably have to upgrade my freaking iOS on my Mac. So, because I think that's really what the problem is. Because I need to upgrade my iOS so I can go to the higher Chrome. Yeah, that's what I think I have to do. But let's get on to USC, because USC, they've been getting a huge amount of bad press. I would say in the last 12 months, 24 months, since 2019, whenever the college scandal started. But no, I would say it was before the college scandal because they were already having issues in regards to that gynecologist that worked at the USC Student Health. All I can say is I'm glad I never went to the student health department. I'm glad I never went there in the entire time that I was there. I don't know, because my father is a physician, and my one of my cousins at the time was a practicing physician here in Southern California. That I just did what I always did. Got a referral from family. I got referrals from my dad, even though he wasn't in California part of the time. And then when he got here, he gave me even more referrals. So I was not, but I was fortunate. So I did not have to go through that stuff that happened to those poor women. You know, I just didn't go through it. Hold on, you guys. Let me fix it. I'm coming right back. I'm gonna have to fix that better before we move because they're gonna have to be able to move this chair in one piece. But I'm gonna blame it on me, the person who put it together, because I had this one piece that just keeps falling out, and I just don't think that the screws went far enough into the wood to, you know, latch on. The other thing going on with USC, most recently, we have, you know, uh, Mark Ridley Thomas, which is, a local issue, but he used to be on the board of supervisors for the county of Los Angeles, and these allegations are against him during that time. He now, I believe, is on the Los Angeles City Council, and and he's black, so yeah. Anyway, there's a federal investigation claiming that he may have given favors to the University of Southern California during his time on the board of supervisors in exchange for his son to be at USC and get a job at USC and those kind of things. Um, I don't know what the outcome of that is going to be, but that's another thing that's going on. I actually know Mark, so I'm just going to keep my I'm just going to wait to see what the evidence brings before I form an opinion because this does not seem in the character of the person I know. It just doesn't. He's really really good friends with one of my fans, one of my line sisters. Um, and you know, I've obviously been around him in social settings, so it just doesn't appear to be the character of the man that I know. And the final thing going on with USC right now is one of the fraternities and their conduct. I believe it is Sigma Nu. Again, because let me just say that the issues with the fraternities, and I'm not talking about the black fraternities, I'm talking about the white fraternities that are on um, the row at USC, which is fraternity and sorority row. Um, Although I believe this particular, yeah, no, they're on the row. I had to think about it, and I'm like, no, they're on the row. Unless they move them off the row, they're still on the row. So now students are protesting, because we're now in the Me Too age. And I don't have a problem with them protesting now, but where was the protest for the last 20, 30 years when this kind of conduct has been going on for a long time and just got swept under the rug, and now it's not. So right now, USC is dealing with four freaking scandals. Four freaking scandals. They've got the gynecologist scandal. They've got the college scandal that a bunch of universities are dealing with. They've got the Margaret Lee Thomas federal scandal. And then they also have the one with one of the fraternities. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. And y'all know that's where I went to college. So it's just I feel bad about what's going on from the standpoint that a lot of this are things that I believe the university allowed to go on. Outside of the Margaret Lee Thomas one, because I don't really know, but the other things, we know those to be true things that have been going on. And it's just all being brought to the forefront. It's just all being brought to the forefront. You know, all I know is right now they better not come calling me looking for no money. You know, when I was in school there, I actually worked for the USC I forget what they called it, but it's basically where students call alumni and ask them for money. Yeah, I was on that. I did that like I think a semester. I did it for one semester. I am not a salesperson, and it was just depressing because some of these people were were dead, and we were calling them, and the person would say, "I'm sorry, they're not here anymore." Oh, it was just yeah. So I didn't want to do that no more. So I did it for one semester. I think I did that the first my sophomore year because that's when yeah, my first year at USC, which was my sophomore year. I did it the first semester, and I was done. Then I got a job off campus, you know, and I had to beg my dad to let me work because he had this thing about not working while you're in college. But if you're not giving me money, I need money, you know, for other things like I don't know, food. Because at that point I lived in university housing, so I didn't have to worry about my lights or that kind of stuff. And me and a roommate split the phone bill. Although the phone was in my name. Because I was trying to establish credit. As a young person, but yeah, I needed money for food, so I had to have a job, and so he allowed me to get one. You know, and although I was an adult, I still, I was going to school on his dime, so yeah, I was still kind of a little bit under my parents' rule, even though he was 3,000 miles away. But then he moved out here. He moved out here, and then he understood what his daughter was going through, and didn't have a problem because at that point, and then at that point, he gave me a job, and I didn't have to work off campus anymore. I just worked at my dad's office every other Saturday. I worked every other well, actually, I worked every Saturday until my sister um, came out here in the summers, and she would work every other Saturday, and I would work the Saturdays every other Saturday. But yeah, this it's not a good time for them to come asking for no money because ain't nobody trying to hear it while y'all going through all of this stuff. I want to know what you're going to do about the things that are going on. That's what I want to know. I'm not giving you no money right now. You know, that's how I'm feeling. I thought I was going to go to homecoming this year, but I'm not. I don't. I'm not going to be going because you know I'm transitioning and it's at the same time, and I just can't do both. I just can't. It's too much. So I'll watch the game on TV and see my sorority sisters another time because it won't be at that game and the other people. And really, one of the people that I was supposed to be, meeting up at this game didn't make it as far into the year. One of my other classmates. So I will watch the game, you know, from home. But USC, y'all need to do better. Y'all are involved in too much scandal right now. That's too much negative attention on the university, regardless of how many games they're winning in the football games. That people are not going to be looking at that. They're not going to be looking at, the good things that are going on with the school. They're just going to see that. Hey, Maria. How are you? Thank you for coming through to say hello. I see you changed your name again. Yeah, it's been a while. And next week, you guys, I'm just going to tell you this. It's going to probably be a little crazy with my lives just because I'm going to be moving and I may not do, I may do my lives and I may not. I just don't know. We'll see. Because I'm trying to make sure that, my internet service and everything gets transferred. Y'all know. So hopefully it'll, all of that'll get done. But in the new place, I'm gonna have a dedicated space for you guys with a door closed, whole part of the house quiet. Won't have to be telling everybody in the house to be quiet when I'm going online. Won't have, my dude won't have to turn down the TV because it'll be in a completely another part of the house. You know, I'm still trying to make the decision as to whether I am going to have my studio upstairs or downstairs, but I think I'm going to do it downstairs. And I'm excited about this because we won't be on top of each other anymore. I mean, you guys going through 2020 and going through when everyone was pretty much at home, you know, this is a small space. We will have a much larger space. So if in fact such things happen again, um, it'll be so that if we all need to be in a separate part of the house, we can do that. you know, we can do that. I didn't get the yard that I wanted, but next year I'm planning on buying. So, even if I don't live in it, I'll have a house with a yard somewhere in the country. Somewhere in the country, I'll have a house. Now I know Terry said he was going to come through tonight. He's been really, really busy with his new gig. I'm so proud of him, because he's basically, really, stepping out there, doing his own thing. And as we are moving into this new chapter, I'm going to be doing some more other things too. I was talking to a friend today, you guys, and I think I might, do some bartending again because they are making hand over fist bartending over at the Farm Club and over at SoFi. I need to get my hands on some of these coins. So, I think how I'm going to push that in addition to one of the movies that I was in last year is finally coming out. The premiere of it is going to be in a couple of weeks. I will be posting something on my channel in regards to it. Um, I have to talk to the producer, you know, but well, I think what I'll do is I'll be able to share the trailer her from her channel to my community wall. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the red carpet and everything in a couple of weeks, and then we're gonna be doing a couple of premieres for the church community here in Southern California. So I'm really, really excited about that, you guys. I will definitely tell y'all when it is out. So as my acting thing is getting, and then I have another film that is supposed to start production at the beginning of 2022 that I'm in, not just on the production staff, but the one that I'm on the production staff for, that movie is probably going to be coming out in December. It's in editing right now. So it's a couple movies coming out this year from this independent film company that I'm involved with. And then we've already got our first film on the docket to start filming next year. We will probably have the full cast for that movie by December. So it's like within the next 60 days, I'm going to be on another project, doing some more movies. Oh, I spoke you up, Terry. I spoke you up. Oh, I said your name and you came in the chat. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, I was just talking about, at the beginning of the thing, I talked about Grown Folks TV 2.0 losing his channel for violating community guidelines. Couldn't have happened to a nicer man. And he still has a couple of other, smaller channels. But he lost the big one. So he's out of here, so to speak, for the moment. And then I talked about all these scandals going on with USC, and as someone who went to school there in the 80s, y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. So I had to come in on a different device because, yeah, internet is not hitting my other device. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm glad that I was able to come in on a different device and you guys can hear me. It's still trying to get to StreamYards too. It keeps saying there's no internet, and there is internet because I just brought internet on another device. So my Mac is not getting in the internet, so I'm just going to close it down. Clearly, it does not want to work right now. But so I have you guys up on my tablet. I think I used this. Yeah, I used this before, and thank God because it just took me straight in. So we are good. Homeowners are getting refis up here. They're getting refis everywhere. Really, I will say, because you guys know I work on the back end of everything, and I'm not seeing a lot of purchases of investment properties and second homes, but not of primary residence. And most of the primary residences are refis. I would definitely agree with you. That's what we're seeing. And, the interest rates are starting to go up. Everything is starting to go up. So it's going to, the purchases are going to probably slow down. And what's going to happen is that as they slow down, especially since I don't think this is when the Federal Reserve anticipated that they would start to slow down, they're probably going to drop the rates again. And that'll be good for refinances and good for purchases. But yeah, right now it's slow where I am because we're on the back end, but it's starting to pick up because as the loans are closing, they're doing securitizations again. But I'm seeing, I think that there's still, in my opinion, still may be a lot of product out there from, the years after the Big Short that some lenders may have on their books that they may be trying to package to sell now. So I think some of that may start to come into play, at least on my end. I know that won't, and that potentially wouldn't impact where you are. I think you're probably just going to see a lot of refinances for a minute. Especially here in California. Now, other states, they may continue to see purchase money, but I'm really not seeing. I'm seeing really a kind of across the board that, as we're coming out of this, so to speak, although I don't think it's done yet. As people are going back into the office, you're going to be seeing more refinances. Because even with people going back into office, I still think that our economy is going to be a larger remote worker economy going forward. I think that a lot of companies are going to keep at least a partial staff remote and allow maybe workers that flexibility, because they've all been able to come up to the technological challenges. I mean, like with my company, I know that there are going to be some people that are going to eventually return to the office. And, just in certain parts of it, certain sectors of it. I don't think that there's going to be a lot of people in the office in the sector that I am in. But the company that I work for doesn't, they have other sectors that deal with other stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with real estate lending. So, we don't really see any clients face to face. So, for the most part, it makes sense to keep the majority of the workers remote. But then that of course, means that we have to keep a very robust IT department to be able to support that. And so, but for me, it doesn't matter. I would always be remote because I'm never going to live in an area that's close enough to an office. I'm not going to let that happen. And as tempting as it sounds, they have offices in another sector that are in my hometown. I'd love to move home, but the weather won't let me. The weather at home won't let me. The weather at home will not let me move there. But I have to think about these things. I'm thinking about these things as I am getting closer and closer to quote unquote retirement age. And I did go check, and I am about 10 years from retirement age. And I'm less than 10 years if I want to go out early and take a reduced amount. So, just nice to know that I have choices. But I'm still trying to make sure that I've got all of these other streams of income coming in full-fledged before that point comes. Because I can't count on my 401k. I know how much money I need to be coming in and how much money I want to be coming in. So now I'm doing my 10-year plan to make sure that in 10 years or less, that's exactly what's coming in. And I have assured that it's going to continue to come in when I stop working for someone else. Which is one of the reasons why I'm going to go ahead and get my real estate license. One of the reasons why. Because having that will be something that you can always fall back on. And it's something that you can always do. And the thing is that if you have a real estate license in the state of California, it's very easy to get a real estate license in other states. So I'm working on that. Hey, DOD. Hey, Jack. Yeah, we had a few technical difficulties in the show a little while ago. My internet stopped hitting my Mac, and I think it's just because maybe because the Mac's not strong enough to get the signal. Maybe this thing's blocking it. We'll figure it out. But then I just went and got another thing. Got my tablet, took my tablet from my son, should I say, because I rarely get to use my own daggone tablet. I rarely get to use it. But let me see how I have this going on right now. All right, I'm gonna come on camera if I can figure it out on this thing, y'all. Let me see. Okay, can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Yes, I have a little wig on today because I took my braids down and I haven't done anything to my hair yet. And I'm looking like Pippi Longstocking under here. Yeah, with two like flats. So let me see if I can figure this out, you guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me see. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Do I have it? I gotta look for the stuff on here because I'm used to looking for it on my Mac. Okay. All right, you guys. So let me see if I can sit this up straight for a second. All right, there we go. All right, you guys. I will see you guys on Wednesday, and I should be back on my Mac because whatever's going on tonight with my Mac and StreamYards, hopefully will be resolved between now and then. Until then, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. I know I'm from at a crazy angle. Wait a minute. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody wants to come say hi. Come on, hurry up. Hold up. He was ear hustling from upstairs. Say hi. See? Yeah, you can see yourself? Yeah, you see yourself. Yeah, that's all he wanted to do. All right, you guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Peace.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let me try it again. There we go.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.